So I was thinking, like, a bunch of people have been asking me. So this is very appropriate too, since we're trying to save her. They're like, in the chat, I've seen it every so often. I don't, I don't ever answer it because I thought I was pretty clear in the very beginning. But I understand a whole bunch of people were asking me like way later on that stream or like, you know, days after or something like that. They're like, They're like, Jack, you know, I don't get it. What's so great about Ark Royal? I don't get it, you know. I guess she's okay. I guess she's cool, you know. But best girl in the game? Zach, you're only fooling yourself. There's no way. There's no way she's actually the best girl in the game. No, Zach, you're just a fool. You're just a fool who's just trading waifus. You don't love Bismarck anymore. You don't love Concoli anymore. So you're just like, fuck everything. You know, I come back a year later. Oh, you find this new girl, and you're just like, she's fresh. So you like her. Yeah. And it's like, No. See, you have a point. That's why I thought of it. Nobody ever said it quite like that, but I thought of your point already. And I realized, I'm like, very quickly I thought about it. Because it didn't take long to come up with a rebuttal. See, please notice that even though I call her things like best girl or best girl in the game and stuff like that, I'm like, I never once called her my waifu. That's not to say she couldn't be. And that's not to say like, oh, Bismarck's still my waifu. No, that's not actually true either. Bismarck is not really my waifu anymore. In fact, I don't really have a waifu in this game anymore. Daughteroos, that's a different story. But waifus? Not necessarily. But there are girls in this game that I respect. You know, or that I like very, very, very much. You know, and hold very dear to me, very precious to me. And I realized after a year long of being away from this game completely, like just kind of just looking at it in the background every so often, buying the occasional figure of it, not really playing it, not paying that much attention to it, paying attention to other things more or less, being like, you know, it made me realize who I kept coming back to, right? But there was always this lingering doubt that made me realize fully. I was like, you know, a lot of the girls in this game, there are, like, I kind of looked at, like, say, the Shirasuyu class, like the first Shirasuyu class, the basic ones. It kind of hit me a long time ago, before Ark Royal was even a thing. I was looking at them like, you know, I like them a lot, I think, because not only are they fucking adorable, they're all great. Like, the Shirasuyu class, especially the first basic ones, are, like, all great. They're all fucking awesome. All the ones in the original attire, in the original black attire, the school sailor fuku. Like, they're all great because they also, when you think Japanese game, ship girl, like, at that point in time, I was actually hard-pressed to think of any girl that really rung true to that sentiment, that idea of a ship girl when you think of, like, oh, the Japanese made this a ship girl. You're not thinking anything, like, super-duper fancy. You're just thinking, like, this is pretty close. This is pretty close. This is what I would... Honestly, the whole Serafuku thing, they're not, like, super... They're like they're a schoolgirl with a backpack. A schoolgirl with a fancy backpack. And I'm like, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good iteration, you know. Because beyond that, you start getting into this weird stuff, except for maybe, like, Shibafu. A bunch of Shibafu designs are also pretty accurate. There's a lot of Shibafu designs that also fit that mold. Not just the school uniform thing, but also, like, Akagi and Kaga wear traditional archer uniforms. And so, like, that makes sense as well. That's fine. You know, it's a cute way of showing, hey, these girls fly planes. You know, they shoot planes. And I'm like, that's creative. That's cool. So I always really liked the original Shirasuyus up through Harusame. And I liked a lot of Shibafu ships in terms of design. I always thought they were the best. They were the ones you could show somebody, and they'd be like, all right, that fits the description pretty well. They're not, like, too outlandish in their designs. They fit the description. They fit the idea, you know? So then it's just like, well, how do you go up from there, you know, in terms of design? How do you go up from there? Because, like, I always like really fucking cool characters, you know? But a lot of them are done either poorly or you know, like, they're really overpowered and stuff like that or whatever else. It's just like in anime and stuff like that. And it's like, those can be cool, but they can also be dumb. There's a fine line there. But I always liked that type of character, the character that was tougher than I was, you know, but still had an emotional side to them. There's still a core there, but they're still really fucking cool and badass, you know. The squishies are nice, you know, like Yudachi Shigure. And Yudachi's kind of a fine line because she's the fucking Nightmare of Solomon, but, you know, the squishies are really nice. I really like squishies. But at the same time, I'm also an eclectic guy. I like my badass characters. I think I like them the most, because when I think of, like, a battle-type game, when I'm fighting shit, because that's a huge part of this game. That's literally the core of this game, is you're fighting shit. You know, I think even more so than building and the gacha and stuff. It's like, whatever. You're fighting shit. That is the whole point. It's a war game. As I described in the very beginning of this stream. Not today, but, like, way when we were starting this. I was like, this event, more than anything, more than most other events, feels like I'm actually going to war. You know, even the transport maps, as much as I hate them, I think they're stupidly boring, it feels like I'm actually, like, transporting things from point A to point B to fulfill some sort of duty. And yes, I know it's 4 p.m. Let me finish my thoughts, okay? I want to get this out there, for the record. I need more goldfish. There we go. No. Anyway, and so, I see Ark Royal. I think immediately. Yeah, not even I think, I know. I knew. Immediately. Just hit me. I was like, not like true love or something like that. Not some mushy context that's just like, oh, this is going to be over in like a few weeks and you're just going to be like mellowed out. It was more like, is this real? Because there's no way they made a ship girl this cool. I had to check her lines. Because I'm like, when I found out she was real, I was like, alright, they probably fucked her up by giving her some sort of weird fetish, or being a siscon towards, like, Warspite or some shit. You know, how did they screw her up? And they didn't. In fact, on top of her design, they made her kind of exactly what I always wanted, where she's just like, not only is she very cool, like kind of like Kaga-ish, but not like a robot. She's just kind of like, she's just down to earth and very calm, you know, very just cool. But she clearly has some level of emotion, not like Kaga, who's literally like a robot through and through. But also, she doesn't immediately get along with the people she fought in the past. Because if you're gonna do this whole historical context thing, like they remember all that shit, why does everybody get the fuck along? Why does everybody immediately just become friends? Like, oh, we're all fighting the same battle. Here, you know, let's shake hands and just be nice people. You know, and it's just like, see, I get that some of these girls are just nice people. That's fine. You can't have them all be super cool or super hot-headed or whatever, any of those things. But you were at war with each other. You had completely different ideologies. Like, in fact, the Germans in particular came at you. They bombed you. They killed your people. All in the name of some weird utopia that they wanted to rule over. Holy shit. You don't just forget that. Like, so even in whatever context the game thought fit, at the very least, Ark Royal's like, yo, why the fuck are they there? Why are they here? Why are they anywhere near where I am? Because I'm not gonna get along with them super well. I just want you to know that, Teitoku, you know? Like, maybe I'm giving it a bit more exaggerative, but at the same time, I read through her lines and I'm pretty clear that that's there. There's some animosity there, where she's just like, I don't particularly like them very much, for good reason. They were bad people. Like, we did not get along. Like, in fact, I killed them. Like, because they shot at me, and they wanted me dead, so I killed them. Maybe not the Japanese, because, you know, I don't remember the Ark Royal ever fighting a Japanese ship. So, in that case, it's okay. But the Germans? Oh, yeah. Like, that happened all the time back then. They were the main enemy over there in Europe, to go figure. So, I'm just like, I like her already. Like, I'm just like, I really, really dig this. Like, holy crap. Like, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, and the Italians, too. Stuff like that, you know, just like, she's just like she remembers. And she doesn't like that. Like, that's not the only thing. But it's just the fact that that's there. There's clearly feelings there. Negative feelings, not like, I wonder if I should go talk to them or not. No, she's just like, I'm gonna fuck them up! You know, like, they better not be next to me, you know? Yeah. But at the same time, usually, she's still, like, cool and calm and collected and stuff like that. She's like, I'm a fucking badass. You know, and not like Graf Zeppelin. Graf Zeppelin, I really, really loved at first. But later on, even when I was still playing Konkole, I did start feeling kind of indifferent towards her because her lines, some of her lines start making her out to be a squishy. And I'm like, that's not cool, because you're supposed to be, like what she portrays herself as at first is like, I'm super cool, I'm super, like, dark and everything, and I'm like, yeah, I can do night battle, and I'm really cool, and I'm ha-ha-ha, you know, I'm nice, and, you know, like, I got this, I'm cool, you know, and whatever else, I don't know, like, she's, like, pretending, because I'm just like, it feels like she's fucking pretending, because, like, later she's just like, or, like, you know, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, where'd this come from? I'm like that John Travolta meme. I'm like, what? Like, where did your original attitude go? Were you just faking it? Like, are you really just a squishy this whole time? Because I'm like, I want a Kamusu who's badass. And especially like a CV, because CVs are among my favorite class in the game. I just think shooting off the planes is fucking cool. Like, the whole bow and arrow thing is just, that's a really good idea. So I'm like, and she's got like a gun to fire them off, and I'm like, that's cool. You know, it's like, and it's just like, but then she's kind of a squishy. Like, even a lot of the fan art realized this quickly, and they're just like, she's just a fucking squishy. She's not cool at all. She's just a squishy. She's a pseudo cool character. And I'm just like, yeah, that got me kind of upset, and I was like, whatever. But Ark Royal, you know, she doesn't become squishy. She's just like, she's got a range that isn't just squishy. There's not really a lot of squish in there. In fact, when she's nice, she's more like looking out for you. She's like, yo. Yeah, I know you want to give me this wedding ring, but, you know, you gotta go like, yeah, I'll take this. You gotta go rest, Teitoku. Just get yourself some rest. It's cool. You know, just think about it. You know, like, or like, I guess, not, that was at first what I thought about, and it's more like, when you actually listen to her, it's kind of more like, she's more like, you know, like, you know, you're tired right now. It's cool. You know, I'll take it. Don't worry. I'll just keep this to myself. It's cool. You know, she's like hiding. She's like, if she is a squishy at all, like anywhere inside, she's not outwardly showing it to you. And I kind of like that. I'm like, you know, but she's still nice to you. You know. So it's kind of like, you guys are talking about, like, I see a little bit of character, but like characters have to have some. It's just like, but here's the thing: is like, Graf Zeppelin becomes a squishy. That's a problem with me. I don't like characters that start out badass and then just are like, I'm a squishy now. You know, kind of like U511 the Row 500, where it's just like she becomes like a fucking Genki girl all of a sudden, like complete fucking opposite. I'm just like, why? But like, yeah, Ark Royal, she's already started off with a range of emotion. She's cool, calm and collected. You know, she's a badass. But, you know, she cares about the people that she's working with. She cares about, you know, her friends, her family, whatever else. But at the same time, she doesn't get overly fucking emotional about it. At the same time, on top of that, you know, don't cross her, you know? Especially if you crossed her before. Don't do it. Just say no. So, that, and her design is just, holy crap. Oh my god. Like, her design is perfect. Like, it's absurdly perfect. Like, I cannot believe how perfect her design is. I could gush about it all day, but every aspect of it is, like, either perfect in it being kind of logical, or it follows the rule of cool. So, like, to a T. Where it's like, hey, I got the time, man. I'm gonna start splurging about Arc Royal all I want, okay? Start killing things. Well, you know, sorry, but this is my stream. I do what I want. Besides, that fuel's not exactly gonna go much higher right now, you know? And we still got, oh, I don't know, 6 hours. So buckle up, Buttercup. Anyway. So yeah, she's got like this big fuck-off bow. It's cool. Oh my god. Like, that was like immediately just like, I'm like, when somebody pointed out to me, oh yeah, it's like literally so friggin' big, it's actually like connected to her hardware on her back. I'm like, oh, it's so cool! It's like a Monster Hunter bow! Oh my god! That's amazing! You know, it actually just straight up looks cool, too. It's got like 3 strings on it as well. It's like, I don't know why you need that, but there's probably some reason, and it's probably badass. Because one of the first images that, like, somebody made of her fan art-wise was just like, oh, Kaga shooting her bow at a target, it's whatever. You know, fucking Arc Royal fires her bow, boom, it splits it in half. I'm just like, yeah, man! That's incredible! That's what I'm talking about! What are you talking about 20 minutes? It's only been 10 minutes past dailies. What are you, yeah, man, you guys are like whining in the chat. I'm gonna take my good old time, okay? I'm not, hey, and don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting you to sit here and wait. I'm gonna gush about whatever I want because, heck, I'll talk to myself if I have to. I'm just putting it out there, because once this becomes a YouTube video, if it, probably will, then it's like, yeah, then, you know, they'll be able to listen to it, and they'll be like, yeah, it's getting his point across. Yeah, I know. How dare you do how you please on your stream? Your own stream. Yeah, right? So there, I clicked on my dailies. Yep, I clicked on them. Just so Oyoda doesn't interrupt me, we'll go to a different screen. Oh, let's see. Anyway, I didn't finish about Arc Royal's design. So like I said, buckle up, because I'm not finished. I only got started on the bow, okay? So, there's the bow. You know, it's like a big old Monster Hunter bow. It's awesome. But like, you know, like other things. Like, she's got this like super classy short hair. Love it. She's a redhead. Love it. But not like a weird kind of red. It's like a soft red, so it melds with the rest of her design. It's cool. She doesn't have anything weird going on with her head. She doesn't have any like weird head pieces. She's got this thing over her band over her head, and it looks cool. It's nice. It's minimalistic, but it fits perfect. It's not just a band either. It's perfect. Her face, fucking perfect. She's got like a Warspite face, where somebody even like in Konishi's original design, so like it's noted on the wiki. She's like, oh, she's got more of a jawline because she's British, and I'm like, yeah, I noticed that too. And I'm just like, yeah, Arc Royal has a very similar thing. But it's just like, you know, I love it because it's different. It's one of the subtle things. It's just fucking perfect. I love it. Let's see. She's got like these cool like Kirito bands around her shoulders that like kind of loop around loosely, and it's like, oh my god, like it's like that's why like because one of the few things I liked about like say Sword Art Online or anything like that were the character designs, and so like she's got like the Sword Art Online thing going on with her jacket and whatever else. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but it's all white and shit, and it's like, oh, she's like a pure maiden, man. And she's got like, okay, so other than that, she's got like let's just move down, right? She's got like past her corset thing, which is cool. I always dug the corset because that's how like equip their backpacks on properly. It makes sense. But then she's got shorts. Oh my god, she's not wearing a skirt in battle. Go figure. It's almost like that's smart or something. Yeah, I know she's got like the stockings under her shorts too, but at least that just goes to show that she's kind of modest. You know, like, yeah, I know she's got like kind of a sort of a boob window going on, but she doesn't have huge boobs either. So it's like, oh, you know, that's cool. You know, it's this classy uniform thing she's going on, and it shows some modesty. You know, and it's like, and just because she's modest up top, she's modest downstairs. Like it just all blends together nicely. And then it's like, and then your backpack thing is more like on her rear end, so it's not like super in the way either. And then she's got these cute little boots downstairs. She's got some nice gloves on. You know, with some cool cuffs and whatever else. Damn, she's so beautiful. Oh my god. Just perfect. She's so perfect. Arc Royal is goddamn perfect. Even some of the jokes that have been sprouting out of her, like from the fan artists, I'm just like, I love them. I love some of the jokes, man. Where it's just like, not the usual ones where like, oh, she's a foreigner, Congo has to teach her how to speak Japanese. No, not stuff like that. More like, I like the one where she's portrayed as like Warspite's a little bit like taller than her, and she's like this little chibi, and she's just like super huffy puffy, and she's just like, and she's like kind of bossy and a little bit, and she's just like very protective, and everything has to go by the rules and everything. And I'm like, I'm cool with that, you know. I like her like that. It's adorable. Oh my god. But it's not like a lesbian thing. I don't get any lesbian vibes from Arc Royal, and going through all of her lines, I don't get like any of that. I don't get any of that. She's just cool. She's just so cool. So they didn't go over the top with anything about her. In fact, if anything, they, like, played her straight. It's so weird that she's portrayed more like a human being rather than just some archetype fictional character blob thing where she's like, I am one thing and that is what I am. And if I get character development, I suddenly turn into a new thing. You know? Like, for example, like, Graf Zeppelin's a bit more subtle, but yeah, she starts from a cool character to a squishy character. And her character design's not even nearly as good as Arc Royal's is. Arc Royal's is damn perfect! Damn perfect, son! Oh yeah, the thing is, like, people are like, but what about Bismarck? And it's like, Bismarck never wore pants. I always had an issue with that. I'm like, I tried defending it in, like, a video or two, but seriously, I'm like, that always bothered me, she doesn't wear pants! Why doesn't she wear pants? Other than, oh, the Strike Witches guy drew her. But here's the thing, Z1 and Z3 wear, like, these coat things that I can actually see real people wearing. But Bismarck, she has a jacket, but you can totally see her panties. So it's like she's missing an article of clothing. So, it just bothered me all the time, but I only admitted it now, because I'm like, only a year later am I, like, totally realizing this. But yeah, basically, Arc Royal, like, people are like, oh, what, like, I thought you just liked her because of, like, she has legs and stuff, and it's like, so what? Like, she's perfect! Like, I don't mean, like, oh, that's what I noticed, and that's why I like her, or, like, that adds to it. I mean, like, no. Like, Arc Royal is perfect! To me, you know. Other people are gonna be like, well, I disagree. Fair enough. You are welcome to disagree. But, I'm just saying, like, she's the ship girl I always wanted because she makes sense. And if she's gonna have anything about her that is not, like, 100%, like, does that make sense? At least it's cool! Like, not weird, but cool! You see her big-ass bow that's just, like, oh man, that looks like it could split through a fucking battleship. And it can. And it's just like, damn, son, I want to be just like her when I grow up. She's like Bismarck, but actually amazing. Anyway, time to give you the sorties you all came here for. I know you're getting huffy-puffy in the chat as well, like, Zach's not doing anything, and it's like, whatever. And then I know someone's gonna point out, Zach makes fun of his fans. It's like, grow a spine! It's not like I'm sitting here, like, calling y'all idiots and weeaboos and whatever else. How dare you watch my stream, you know, kind of thing. Get out of here! You stupid asshats, you know, or whatever. You're all gay, you know, or whatever. Some stupid shit like that. It's just like, no. I'm just pointing out a few people are like, oh, get on with it, Zach. And I'm like, hey, people have been asking me this question in the chat. I'm gonna answer. So. I don't think I didn't notice how perfect that G-node was. Holy crap, that was amazing. Good job, girls. That rest was pretty worth it then. It may have been like 30 minutes of, just puking all over the place about Arc Royal. Just vomiting up stanzas about how great she is. But it's like, hey, it worked. You know, I guess. They needed that rest and they got it, man. Oh, I know, man. I'm flying by to see my pants. I kind of like it. It's exciting. But at the same time, it's like, oh, man. You better be careful. Can't do anything reckless. No. Okay. She killed it. Good. Perfect. Good job, girls. Oh man, I was kind of hoping we'd all hit the red one. Oh, they might do it. Yes! Ah, good target. Didn't even do anything. Awesome, perfect. Aquan, that's actually also a great point. If I just went along with everyone, I'd be kind of boring. And I've seen a lot of people, like when I pointed out that I came back to Concole for keepsies, at least for a while. Like, I'm gonna be here for a while playing in events and making videos and stuff like that. I've come back. Why? Because of Arc Royal. She's what I've wanted for 4 fucking years, brah. Yeah, I've been playing Concole for a long time. I can at least gush about the thing that I'm like sitting here like, this is always what I wanted a ship girl to be. Like, she's not over-designed. She's actually got a fairly logical design to her, and she's absurdly pretty. And her personality is multi-layered, but not in like a super obvious way that makes her seem more like an anime character. It's more like, you know, she's got a bunch of layers to her that, yeah, maybe there's a few anime things in here and there, but it's like, it's not like super over the top. Like, you're like, because some people actually think she's boring. And I'm like, that's almost a good thing, because like, that means she's not over the top. If other people are saying that they actually think she's boring, I almost consider that a compliment, knowing what I know about her. So,